lovely people. Yes, I'm still pretending I'm Japanese. I'm not even doing it very well. That's fine. I'm going to give this a whiz straight away. I don't know, I think I mixed that too much. I don't know. Whatever. Alright. You pop over there. I don't know why I thought having the PowerPoint on that side would be good. I'm left-handed, for God's sake. Anyway, let us not start this off on a bad note. Alright, so I'm going to make aloe vera and clementine, of which I have 2 bottles because I forgot that I bought it and bought it again. This is from Ilux. It smells amazing. So, and it smells like it's green and orange, so that's what colour it's going to be. And we're going to do what I like to call my pour, which if you've been here before, you know what the bloody hell I'm talking about. If not, you can just wait and find out. That was rude. So rude. Oh dear. Now, has anyone been watching the new RuPaul's Down Under? I tell you what, there's a chick from Ballina. You do guys, a chick? No, there is a drag queen from Ballina who is not a chick at all, who is a man in a dress. Do you realise how I go to Ballina to do shopping? That is so cool. Now, I'm going to leave this one just soap a colour because we don't have more. We might have a very, very sad amount. That is it. We no longer have any titanium dioxide. It is all gone. Oh dear. But yes, so I've only watched 2 episodes. When you see this, it could be more, since more that have been on. I'm going to make this a fairly bright coloured soap. This is Tangelo, and this one is Caribbean or Caribbean, however you would prefer to pronounce it. I think I've always said Caribbean, but that I don't know if that's influenced by Pirates of the Caribbean. I don't know. We're going to slide those off. I'm going to give this a little mux, just a little mux. I'm not sure which way to unravel that, just to get that incorporated. I have noticed in editing that sometimes I turn this thing on like right at the very end of a word, and it's very hard to find the point where it goes from word to loud noise. And I try to remember to be better at that, but today I'm not so much. Oh, who doesn't love these fresh citrusy colours? I shall talk whilst I am doing things so that you can't hear me. Do the washing up. It's a little bit wet, should be right. Should be right. We'll give it a try, I guess. Not that it makes a difference. You can put soap in a wet mould, as long as it's not like, you know, got 2 inches of water in it. It's probably not best. Oh, yeah, we probably should put some fragrance in here to see what happens. This may not be, oh, who knows? We'll just put this in here and see what happens. Bloop, 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 bloop. I don't know what is wrong with me. I do. I'm an idiot. Oh my god, that smells so good. It smells so good. Okay. It looks like it might rise because it's got that kind of lumpy look as it's sitting on the... Oh, this smells so good. You know, it doesn't smell like clementine. It smells more like mandarin. It's just... It's absolutely friggin' amazing, is what it is. Wow. It's not up and smacky in the face strong, but it's also not... Now see, that one's riced. Has it? Oh no, that's a lot of bubbles. Apparently, I put a lot of bubbles in that one, is it? No, it is too. Yeah, it's not up smacky in the face strong, but it's also not... It's not a really quiet fragrance. It's actually perfect. It's what I consider to be like the perfect strength, and it's very mandarin, guys. Very mandarin. I'm glad I put a bit of the last little bit of titanium in that, because that's quite yellow. It may calm down. It was very yellow in the bottle. It has no vanillin in it though, but sometimes citruses will go for a bit of soap. By the looks of it. Sometimes citruses will tend to make your batter go a little bit yellow. What is that? Why are there bits of soap in here? I don't know where it went. Look, whatever. Whatever, I don't care. That's got a bit of orange in it because of these. Now, let's see how thick these have gotten whilst we've been farting around. No, not that thick. Okay, so my pour, for those of you that do not know, is I pour the colours in down either side, like so. Trying to keep them relatively even all the way. This has thickened. This is probably not the best fragrance for this pour because you want to get all of your two colours out. I mean, it's pretty good though. You've got to admit, I did a pretty good job. Christ, this smells good. This is how I carried on with the Clementine from Range Products. It smells nothing like that, by the way. Just, it's so nice. It's so fresh. It's like I said, it's very mandarin. It's more mandarin than Clementine. Clementine has a very different smell to general citrus fruit, I find. That's just a personal opinion. But this is absolutely glorious. I'm not going to lie, and I'm not going to diss it, that's for sure. I would highly recommend you buy this. I am super glad I bought a second one. I feel like if I was doing the markets, I reckon this would be a winner. Citruses generally are anyway, but this is different enough that it's a citrus without being just like typical lemon, lemongrass and Persian lime, or, one of those. And hopefully this is still fairly fluid, which it is, so that's good. So what we're going to do with the white now is oh dear, that is a little riced, I have to admit. It's a little ricey. It would probably come out with a yeah, it is a little bit. It'd probably come out with a tiny little stick blend. It's really not bad. I'm not going to bother because it's really not bad. Like, you can see there's nothing on there, and half of that is my bubbles anyway. I'm shocking with bubbles. So now what we're going to do is attempt to pour this directly down the middle. I'm actually left-handed, so... And then the point of it is to do it from as high as you possibly can. Wow, that's so bad. So that it pulls the two colours into the middle. Now this, because they were so thick, is going to look really different. But you can see how there's orange on this side and that there's green on this side because I went wonky. But that's me. I'm kind of wonky anyway. Oh dear. I was just had to breathe the other day. I'm pretty depressed. And she goes, well, I said, just because I'm broken, No reason. I have bipolar. That's the thing that a lot of people do not understand about bipolar, is you don't need a reason. If you are sad for a reason, you're sad. You're not depressed. They're two completely different states. I get sad all the time. I get sad not because I have bipolar, it's because like I run out of chocolate. It makes me sad. Does not make me depressed, and that aggravates me because people use the word depressed out of context, and then when you say depressed, everybody just thinks you're just sad and you should just get over it, where it's not that freaking simple. Depression is it's like a really sneaky animal. That sounds weird, I know. But it sort of creeps in without you even realising, and then it's there and you're like, oh fuck, here we go again. I told you it makes me swear more. I've filmed 3 videos today and I've sworn in every single one of them. Kind of weird, isn't it? This soap is not a wholesale soap. This soap is because I wanted to make a soap for me. Well, to sell, but for me. Now you can see, I don't know if you saw that there's quite a few air bubbles come up. This will produce air bubbles because you're pouring that third colour that you're pouring into the middle, it's sort of pushing and that creates air bubbles. So I would, if you're going to do this, recommend that A, if you approach it anywhere, tag me so I can see it, and B, tap it down. This is a really boring top. Oh, if I could find something. There we go. It's not what I was looking for, but that would do. I'm gonna do an infinity, but you can't really see it. I just wanted the texture more than anything. There's a little pool of orange there, but it's not anything worth talking about. I guess we're gonna have to glitter it, aren't we? Or we can put green shit all over the top of it, because I have it in a puffer bottle. Oh my god. These puffer bottles though. Mica in a puffer bottle is the best way to give yourself lung disease, probably. That is fucking awesome. See, swearing again. My videos don't care. And the best part about it is because I've put that texture on the top, it's actually brought it out. Now I'm going to put some glitter on it. I'm going to put this one, which I don't know, it's just a random one from my Micro Obsession, but it's got like orange bits in it. It would have been like Rainbow Dreams or one of those ones, but I don't remember. But because it's got that orange in it, that's freaking awesome. That's the nicest top ever. I'm so excited. I'm so happy now. I'm going to go upstairs and not yell at Curtis. I wasn't going to yell at him anyway. I prefer not to talk to him. The end. I can't really tip this because it's still fairly full. So that's the thing, like that got a little bit thick, but it's still, like you can see, it's still fairly fluid, so it thickened more in the colours, and honestly it did need a bit of a stick blend because it had a little bit of rice in it, so I would suggest that it probably thickens if you stick blend it. But let's see if I can just sort of oh my god, I haven't eaten today and it's already, what time is it? Oh shit, it's 4 o'clock. I probably should eat some food. Mind you, I didn't get up until, oh no, I got up at 9. Probably should have some lunch. I do this though. So there you go. That's really pretty. I actually really love that. Right, I will see, and the smell is just friggin' amazing, guys. It's absolutely worth every single cent. It's not, Iluxe fragrances are not expensive. They are just really, really good. I love them. Be interesting to see if this goes a bit yellow or not. Considering, I don't even know how I ended up with a little bit of them. There's a little bit left in there, but you can see how yellow that is. But anyway, I'm going to go and I'll see you for the cutting. Ta-da, I'm very excited. Bye. This soap smells amazing. It's so good. This is now it's ranked, it's up there in the top couple now. So okay, that's kind of boring. That's because the soap was so thick, I'm not surprised that looks like that, to be honest. I'm hoping that it doesn't look like that all the way through, but it may. Yes, that's why this technique does not work if your soap is too thick. Because it doesn't move enough. You need this middle colour to come down and push these out, because what it does is these will push out and sort of curl up into here. That's sort of how it's supposed to work. Like you can see how this is pulled up because this has pushed it down. It's sort of, yeah, it's not, because it was too thick, it didn't do what it was supposed to do. I mean, it still looks good. Oh yeah, we've got, yeah, we'll just get down a couple more and I'll show you. There is some that look a bit better, but this is just, this is not how it's supposed to look. That's okay. You can see it's got some interesting swirls here. I don't know what that's from, honestly. But next one, maybe. That one's kind of boring as well. Oh, well. No, it's the next one. The next one, you'll see there's a little bit of interest happening. You see there. See, there you go. Now there's some interesting things happening. I'll put that there. And we'll cut it with the end of the cutter. I don't do that very often. I don't know why. It's kind of silly, really. No, mostly it was just that one piece. But that's sort of more in line of how this usually moves. So if this is the first time seeing this technique, you can go through my videos, so I don't put my techniques on them. So, but yeah, I have used this quite a few times. So it does look better than this. I swear, it looks better than that generally. Just make sure your soap is a little bit more fluid, because that was way too thick. But it smells really delicious, and it would have been the perfect consistency for some other, like it may have worked for a drop swirl, maybe if I'd been a little bit quicker, or it'd be great for layers. It might even be good for shaping. So, but it's definitely, it's a wonderful fragrance and I would highly recommend it. That was the Ilux one, wasn't it? Yeah, the Aloe Vera and Clementine. Yeah, definitely. I'll be Molly Meldrum here, and most of you won't know who that is. But do yourself a favour and go and get yourself some of that. Alright guys. Bye. Oh, that didn't turn it off, that just made it focus somewhere else.